You know that arm up. What happening? I'm pulling some coffee, girl. Hey, girl. Hey. What's up? I'm sharing the live. Hey, Sharon. All right. I did it 10 times. Hey, girl, hey. Tappity tap, 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 tap. Girl, hey. Yeah, I'm in the kitchen tonight. Hey, girl, hey. She needs a little bit of creamer. I just topped my cup off with a little more coffee. She needs a little bit of creamer. I just topped my cup off with a little more coffee. Oh, Lord, I almost tripped and busted my tail. That would have been funny for live. Face plant with the creamer. I'm that one. Look at the first pinned video on my page. It'll explain it. It's a good one. For that exact question and that exact statement. Girl, bye. Oh, Victoria, you're so welcome. I am so tickled. I am so tickled. Hey, Kerrigan. Hey, Lori. Hey, Spicy Fire. Hey, Jeannie. Hey, love. Hey, Lisa. Hey, Heather. I'm that one. Me too. Girl, bye. Especially with Rue. Girl, bye. What have you done now? Farmer Fami in the house. Yas. Diana Poole. No, ma'am. Nope. Seen too many issues with that. Nope. That's why over there on my first pin video explains exactly what all you need to know for all that. Hey, girl, hey. I am drinking coffee, girl. Hey, Tina. Hey, Nicole. Hey, Carol. Hey, Laura. Hey, Norma. I did not ride the horses today. Today was too busy with other stuff to ever make it over there to ride horses. But what I did do is this evening when I went over there to feed and clean and all that, it was my last cleaning, my last feeding. They'll be back late tonight, so they don't need me tomorrow. But I'm hoping to get over there in the next couple days and just ride. I just want to go for an hour or two and just go riding for an hour or two. So I'm hoping to break away and be able to do that. But it was just too much going on today to do it. But while I was over there, I stayed, I cleaned up, I brushed both horses down, head, neck, back, legs, everything, top to bottom. Brushed them down really good. I combed out both their manes. I combed out both their tails. I trimmed Sassy's mane a little bit because it had some really bad tangles and knots at the bottom that were just unbelievable. Wouldn't come out with the brush. So we just had to nick those off. And then I replaced some, so the two spots, Sassy's got two spots and Rue, Lord have mercy. Sassy has two spots and Emma has one big spot where they tinkle, like where they go TT, you know what I mean? Well, they've been peeing in the same spot constantly, and you know, they pee a lot, and so it's like muddy. And so tonight, while I was over there, there's some sand outside the fence, so I got the shovel and scooped up sand and filled those spots with dry sand again, so they're not muddy spots anymore. Because I just brushed them and all, you know what I mean? Dry sand again, so they're not muddy spots anymore. Because I just brushed them and all, you know what I mean? And got their hooves all cleaned off and all that stuff. I was trying to make them nice and clean for their moms to come back. Do you see what's on my shoulder over here? Zoom in. Zoom in. Zoom in and then scream, ah, when you've zoomed in and saw what it is. Can you see it? Can you see it? There's a candle on the bottom, but there's something else on top in a 4-pack. Can you see it? Pinch and zoom, just like you do with your pictures. Oh, you can't? It used to let you. Doggone it. Daggone it. Okay, I'll bring it closer. So the bottom is a candle, but the top. They're glasses. Those are 4 glasses with the little straws. Yes! How cute are those? So these and the candle. You know what happens if you meet the 2 goals? Girl. There's your first one. What's up? Hey, Brandon. Hey, Rachel. Hillary, thanks for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Spicy fire, aren't they? I know, right, Debbie? Super cute. Hey, Ariel, how's it going? Kristen Hatfield, listen. Y'all that know what happens and how to do the goals, you know what I mean? Explain to our newbies. So listen, we are doing a easy peasy lemon squeezy cheap meal tonight, okay? This does not take much preparation, and you just bake it in the oven. Hey girl, hey! Thank you, thank you! Thanks for the lights, Debbie. Thanks, Carol. Thank you, Angie. Hey girl, hey! So, basically, to explain it to you, I like to give back to my people. You know what I mean? So, the one who does the most gets that. That's the way I do it. The 2 of those things back there. Hey, girl, hey! Once we meet the goals, the top one wins. Hey, Juan, what's up? Look. All for love and love for all. Yas. Embroider on the embroidery machine back there by Daddy. Yas. And y'all bear with. Daddy's trying to get everything uploaded to the website. But every time he's tried to upload, like, it only lets him do like 1 or 2, and then it like stops letting him do it, and it, you know. Oh, scrunchies are there, FYI. And the crossbodies. Hey, girl, hey! And the new Christmas, yes. Hey, Ellie. Hey, Rob. Hey, Carolyn. What's up? Okay. So, chicken breast. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, like you can make chicken salad and all that other kind of good stuff out of it. Know what I mean? Get you like 3 or 4 cans of this. I think I'm going to do 4. Actually, I think I'm just going to use these other 2 because I have a whole nother pack. What's up? Hey, Granny B, thanks for the follow. Oh. I'm trying to break this package open. Hey, girls and guys. Hey, girl, hey. So last night we did live, but it was a little bit later before we started, like even later than tonight. But we did do live. Hey, Mama Kathy. How are you, love? It's good to see you. How you, Mama, them? How them youngins? How you doing? Well, awake, that's a good thing. Hey, Janet, how's it going? Ooh, Sharina, we was here till late last night. No joke. For real, for real. Hey, girl, hey. How's it going? It's so good to see you all. It is Thursday night, y'all. You crack this can open, girl. So I'm going to drain the water off. Michelle Stevens. WNC in the house right here too, baby. Girl, it don't matter how big the bathroom is. A redo of a bathroom, period. It's like redoing bathroom, sanity. Take your pick. My aunt and uncle, when they were together, used to live in Cumberland County. My aunt, she directed, like she headed up the cheerleading for Cumberland County schools or something like that. It's been a hot minute. It's been a hot minute. I do not have horses. I am caring for the neighbor's horses down the street. But I grew up with horses, so I am very comfortable with them. My dad had cross-country racing horses, big horses, and ooh, I just spit all over my arm. God. And the ladies that have the horses, they just moved here from Florida. They don't know anybody here. And they needed somebody because they had to make a emergency trip back to Florida. So they needed somebody to care for the horses. And I was like, I got you, boo. I got you. So I always do. Look, anything around here that I can find to do to pick up some extra income, I do it. I work nonstop. No joke. Daddy is the same way. If we can find stuff to do, help clean, help fix something, help do decorations. It doesn't matter what it is. We will do whatever we got to do to pick up and make ends meet. Know what I mean? Hey, girl, hey! And we always, look, it's always like you do a little extra, too. If they bless you with a little bit of work, you do a little bit of extra. So, like, it wasn't, for me, it wasn't just taking care of the horses. It was making sure that, like, I kept everything good and clean. It was making sure that, like, this evening, before I left for my final feed and clean, that I filled in the spots that were really muddy with some dry dirt so they're not walking through mud. And so they didn't have to come back and shovel dirt tomorrow. You know, it's the extra things. Making sure the buckets are good and clean, and making sure the actual storage area for the hay and stuff is nice and swept up. And I even brushed both horses down really good. Brushed their hair out, like their manes and their tails. You know what I mean? Ellie Braden. They're answering you right here, love bug. Girl, when you got a family. So let me, before I start that, let me explain something. There are certain things during live that I am not allowed to state. To fix that issue, there is a pinned video, the first pinned video on my page, that will answer tons of questions that are currently and have been asked in the live tonight. Just so you know, if you see someone else asking some of those same questions, refer them to that first pinned video on my page. If they would go watch it through and start from the bottom up, share it, save it, comment on it, and like the mess out of it, would be fantabulous. Hey, girl, hey. So we're going to make this little easy peasy chicken wrap, so to speak, dish. Just bear with me. It's easy peasy lemon squeezy, and it's very inexpensive to make. So, I'm using 5 cans because I had 5 cans that I wanted to go ahead and use up of chicken. Like the chunk chicken. Know what I mean? Jelly bean. Now, I'm going to get my little, you know what I mean, that you use for like your ground beef or whatever, the masher thingy. And I'm going to kind of break my chicken up, okay? I used to make this for myself, and for when I lived alone, I would make it for myself. And then when we were younger, growing up, of course, like I've told most of you know, by the age of 14, I was making meals and stuff for our family at home. And I needed easy stuff to make that my dad would actually eat, and he would eat this. So, I do it. You could do it with like taco and make like the taco wrap out of it this way. And do like taco meat. And then once it's done, you fill it in the center with like your veggies and stuff, and let everybody just kind of help themselves from it. There's lots of ways to do it and eat it, but this one's just a chicken one. Something quick and easy to throw together. Very, it only takes long enough to cook crescent rolls to really cook it. So, girl, I got you set up. And it'll feed everybody for a day or two. You know what I mean? Jelly bean. And it's good. Ellie, thank you. That's awesomeness. This is just chicken. This is just straight up chicken breast. Now, you can do it with tuna if you want to. I like tuna, but I only had 2 cans of tuna. That's not enough. I needed more tuna than that. I went looking for my tuna and I was like, girl, bye. You like that, ain't it? All right. Let me get my other stuff real quick. Hold up. Oh, I didn't think I had any dill relish, but I do. You don't have to do that if you don't want to. We like it. Hold on, I'm getting my other ingredients. Hold on. Girl, I know I had. I thought. I'm looking for something particular. Hold on. I think it just got buried. Buried. It just got buried. Well, I guess not. Maybe not. Maybe not. There. Is this the open one? Y'all, Sonny, y'all. It takes a minute to get all my stuff together. Sometimes I prepare and do this before live. Tonight, that did not happen. Shorty! Love you, Mina. Thanks for being here. If you're new here, welcome to the family. You're part of the Fami's family. What is Fami? Fami is father and mommy all in one. That would be me. Kathleen! Check the first pinned video on my page. That'll give you what you need. Hey, love. How you doing? Huxley is feeling better. He was back to himself today. Like, wide open today. Now, I will tell you, you can definitely tell his, like, allergies and stuff are, like, draining. Like, you could hear it today, kind of in the, like, the back of his sinus cavity. He'd get tickled laughing and kind of cough, and you can kind of hear it. So it's kind of phlegmy at this point. We're nearing the end of it, thank the good Lord, but... Hey, girl, hey. There's not very many, but there's a couple little sweet peppers there that I'm going to use. And then I'm also going to add a little bit of celery. This is Uncle Joe's absolute favorite crudité to eat. Don't let him tell you any different. Hillary, celery. I'm gonna leave this one out because I'm gonna plant her after. I'm gonna actually eat those tender pieces too. I love those. Miss Peggy in the house. She got some information for you too, girl. Talk about that first pin video and that polling. Hey, babies. Ooh, peanut butter and celery. Yas, honey. Yas. We are almost halfway through to our first goal. Do not forget, if we meet the 2. Oh, Disney back there in a candle. Yes. Aints on a log. Yes, honey. I remember Aints on a log from originally from elementary school. You know, like kindergarten, first grade. You know whose mom was the most health conscious mom? Because they said celery. And they sent Aints on a log. But you know good and well that same parent was the one that was at home during the week being like, just eat a Pop-Tart. Oh. Because let's face it, we've all been that parent from time to time. Sometimes you just need a minute. Let's be honest. This is the purpose of the towel boa. Dry your hands. The extra splash on my counter I just wiped off. You can get some off your stove. Hey girl, hey! What's up? Hey Debbie. I'm so glad you're joining us, Ellie. Hey, Barbie. Chills, baby, chills. Hey, girl, hey. Sunflowers, what's up? Did you see these? Let me show you. It's the Peekaboo Mickey Mouse glass cups with the straws. And that's a candle on the bottom. Yas. Yas. That little setup right there. If we meet our 2 goals. Yas, man. Top contributor. At the end of the live, get it. That's the way we do it. Hey, girl, hey. I like to give back to my people that like to give. You know what I mean? That's the way I do. Now, just for liking and sharing the live, we do coffee mugs. Every 500 and 500. IJF. Hey, girl, hey! Whoa, here she comes. I only come out at night, girl. Alright, y'all. Girl, string your celery. Do not let me catch you serving me some celery that ain't been string up a little bit. I think the thing is with me being, I am somewhat of a night owl, always have been. I worked night shift for so long because I needed to be able to be with my older kids during the day and get them to school. And pick them up from school and help with homework and get laundry done and stuff at home. Like, that's always been my responsibility. You know what I mean? Even with my older kids. So, it's what I know, man. What is that? Oh, yes. So it's almost, I'm going to show you. It's almost like a chicken salad wrap that you bake down in the oven. It's really good. I'm going to show you. We getting there. But then I would do all my chores. I would get my kids taken care of. I would get ready after they went to bed and go into work at night, my older kids, and work in the evenings and come back home and be home, you know, within a couple hours of time to rest for 2 or 3 hours and then get up and do it all again. Do breakfast, get them ready for school, get them out the door, take them down to school. I didn't let them ride the bus. We didn't do bus. We were really close to the school, literally, when they were little, that I didn't have to do bus. We were in walking distance, almost. And that little town that we were living in then, Camden, South Kakalaki, is not a very big town. So if you live near one of the schools, you kind of live near all of them. You know what I mean? Don't think twice. Hey, Ruthie. Good to see you. Hey, Moxie Melanie. Hey, Ashley. So we're in Lenoir, North Carolina. Now we are northern part of Lenoir. We're closer to Blowing Rock. We're in a tiny home and campground community all in one, called Starlight Lodge. In fact, we've already seen a little dusting of snow here already this year. Trouble with Tigger! How are you, love? I hope you both are well. Y'all need to get your behinds up here for a visit. You would love it up here. The two of you would love it up here. I'm telling you. Rent you one of the tiny homes for the weekend, or when the good weather comes back, rent you a tent spot. If you down for that. If not. Oh, Stacy, now I don't want a whole bunch. I don't want a whole bunch. I'll take a little bit. Charnette. The first pin video on my page is fantastic for that exact question. And that right there too. There's certain things I can't really say. So, you know, there's more than one way to dress a cat. I want enough for like a snowman, maybe sled a little bit, but by like day 2, I want it to go away. Hey girl, hey! So I'm going to cut up my celery right now in here. So, look, my mama used to do, whenever it would, we're from South Carolina originally, and, I mean, we never got tons of snow. But the couple times throughout my life that we saw a decent amount, my mama would make snow cream. So I grew up, you know, that sort of memory I have is making snow cream. Growing up the couple of times that we got some decent snow. No joke. I don't know that I want to eat any of the ice. I'd be scared of what coming out the air anymore. Hey, girl, hey! Thanks, guys, for helping me get towards my goal. Number 1. I'm telling you, I remember growing up with it. You know what I mean? So we're doing, this year I'm responsible for the ham, the turkey. I'm making the macaroni and cheese because I only eat mine basically, and I know mine's right. There's just certain things you can't eat from other people, you know what I mean? I'm not going to say that. That's a dirty joke. There was a dirty joke I heard today that said there are 2 things that there are certain foods and certain other things that have the same thing in common. You can only eat from certain people. I mean, I can't say I don't. I mean, I can't. I agree. Peggy, you saw it too? I can't say what he said. It did give me a good giggle though. I was like, yep, you right. You is absolutely right. Hey girl, hey! Well, you know, pickles, peaches, tacos. Oh. I'm gonna have to get a cut. I didn't want to break the cutting board out, but I don't have an option. You know, it is the truth. It's not a complete story. You know what I mean? There was this, there was another comedian, and he put a post up, and he said, it was a breakdown of his monthly bills, and he's like, I need, he said, I've added it up over the whole 6 months. And look where all my subscription money's going to. So it's it's like, you know, where you get your entertainment from. And then OF was listed, and there was a bunch of money for OF. I was like, if that's the case, I need one of them. Hold on, wait a minute. I can advertise my aprons. Just my... Oh. Honey, Victoria ain't never had no secret. Victoria's secret was out. Was out when the Adam's apple was spotted. Wait a minute, you're not supposed to have that. Wait a minute. Where did that come from? Y'all got me so tickled. Hey girl, you got something caught in your throat? Fuzzy Seahorse, how are you? Hey Lisa Luna. What's up, boo? I mean, I just said IJS, I'm just saying. IJS, I'm just saying. Where am I from? I am originally from the armpit of South Carolina, otherwise known as Columbia, by way of Camden, and then I went over and my husband and I, when I met my husband, I moved to Georgia, and then back to SC, and now North Carolina. Oh, we met our first goal! Yes! Okay, if we meet the second one, that releases the goodies. Let me set the second one up. Alright, let's see. Let me set your second one. Bonka bom bom. Oh, Cookie 1010. Love you, mean it. Thanks for being here. What's up, Rebecca? How's it going? Girl. Do you wax your nose hairs? I wax mine, and I can tell when it's time. Girl, it's time. Thank you for the corgis. Yas, honey. She said, "Here come the Mickey cups, baby." Hey, love! It's so good to see you. So good to see you. Hey, Donna Kay, they're doing good. Huxley is finally feeling better, which is wonderful. He's had like sinus drainage. This is the time of year we all kind of battle with sinus and allergy stuff anyways again. And then we do it in the spring as well. And so it's been kind of a yucky couple of days, but he's finally feeling better, which is wonderful. Rue's been a little snotty too, but not anywhere near as bad as Huxley had been. So, but girl, it's par for the course. Plus, with school, there's always like little cooties going around. You know what I mean? It's like cootie patrol. Welcome to public school. So, the change in weather here does play with it tremendously. And on the really, really cold days, I just try to keep us, in and as warm and, you know what I mean? Comfortable as possible, so we're not like getting so cold that noses and faces are cold and chances of getting sick and all that. I just, we get some fresh air, but we don't hang out in it. Boom, bada, boom, boom. All right, I'm gonna cut up the rest of these peppers and I'm gonna add them in. So we've got 4 cans. Let's go back through what we've got in here so far, okay? We've got 4 cans of chicken breast, like the just white meat chicken breast that you can make chicken salad or whatever out of. You got 5 cans of that. I've got 3 celery stalks cut down in there as well. Just kind of sliced into little small pieces, This was a small bag of sweet peppers. I am cutting them down and adding them to it as well. And that's where we're at thus far. What we will wind up doing is adding the rest of the ingredients to it. I will break out crescent rolls that you bake in the oven. I will lay out the crescent rolls. I will fill them and flip them over and make like a wrap, like a round wrap out of it. And I'll throw it in the oven and bake it. It's fantabulous. And it's a quick, cheap, easy filling meal. And you can absolutely put your own, whatever you want. You don't have to use these ingredients. You can make it with tuna. I've made it with tuna before. You can make it taco style and use ground hamburger meat that's already been cooked with, taco seasoning and all on it. You can do chicken fajita style. You can do steak fajita style. Whatever you want to do with it. But I'm just budget friendly, as cheap as possible. So like a couple cans of tuna, a couple cans of chicken will serve you just fine. Don't do meats, do it all veggies. Know what I mean? Jelly bean. Y'all keep tapping that screen and sharing the live. I appreciate you liking and sharing the live. Don't forget, 500K likes, 500 shares. I do a random coffee mug giveaway, of course. Just for liking and sharing. If we meet our last goal, that opens up prize for top gift as well. Hey, girl, hey! Brown Sugar Baby Yum Yum, thanks for sharing the live, love. It's good to see you. Yes. Look, if there's one thing that y'all always already know is coming from me, is a prayer. I pray for my family's family morning, noon, and night when I pray. So you always got one of those coming. And if you're here, you're family. That's the way we roll. Hey, girl, hey! TT Blue Eyes, love you, Minute. Thanks for being here. Thanks, Kristen. Hey, girl. Hey. So, my oldest son and his husband, they are doing good. They are wide open with school and work. I hear from them throughout the week. Regularly. So, that's good. And, then that way, you know, at least I know what's going on. You know what I mean? They keep me informed. I know life is busy, but they do keep me informed. They were hoping to come up for Thanksgiving, I think is the next plan, you know, just to spend the day. I don't know if that's still going to happen, but they were talking about it. So we shall see. And now that they're closer, now that they're in North Carolina and closer to us now, it's not hard for them to drive up for the day and visit. You know what I mean? But like I said, I'm not blind to the fact they're busy either. They have work and school. My son-in-law is back in school again, so he's got school schedule and all that, so they're busy. What's up, Troy? Hey, Brandy. My son-in-law is going to school for business, for his business management license. Or degree, whatever you call it. Degree. Thanks, Christine. My nose is itching. So Daddy's family are all in Georgia, basically. And we hear from them all pretty much Georgia, basically. And we hear from them all pretty much regularly, message and stuff. His dad and mother and stepmom, are coming up, as well as his stepsister and her new husband, in December. So they're coming. They've got an Airbnb that they're staying in, and we're going to go and visit with them. And then, I don't think his mom and them are coming. Like, we won't see them at Christmas. Like, most of them don't do much traveling here to us. My mom, unless I go to see her, we're not going to see her. You know what I mean? She can't travel because of her husband and his condition. You know, he's Alzheimer's and dementia. So, you know. It is what it is. You know what I mean? It is what it is. We just have to get by and visit when we can visit. And, you know, there's some family that you learn over time that you have to love from a distance because it makes life easier for you both. Save the drama. I mean, IJS, I'm just saying. Girl, bye. Alright. I'm gonna put some dill. You don't have to do this one if you don't want to. We like dill. I'm putting dill relish in mine. I'm almost making a chicken salad. Almost. Dill's a big deal around here. This is some chips. I don't want to use it all because I need a little bit for the topping. Hey girl, hey. How you doing? I'm gonna move you just a smidge closer while we do this. Alright, hold up, let's see. Dijon mustard. Now look, again, you don't have to make yours this way. You can put whatever you want in yours. I'm telling you the way that I do mine. I'm not forcing you to do anything you do not want to do. This one... I will not require you to eat the things that I make. I will not force you to do that. It's not the type of person I am. Yes, just don't experiment on Thanksgiving. If you experiment on Thanksgiving, you're going to get slapped. That is a no-no. I'm not using the whole thing, FYI. About half. No peas in the mac and cheese. Girl, no breadcrumbs on the mac and cheese. If you show up with breadcrumbs on the mac and cheese and white cheese and flat Italian noodles, I do Southern mac and cheese. And you definitely better not play with the mac and cheese recipe. No ma'am. I ain't doing it. Thanks, Kristen! Girl, bye. Mine's the deep dish Southern mac and cheese. And if it ain't, look, if you pull that mac and cheese out and it's dry, oh, I'm not going to be happy about that one either. This is some Dijon mustard. Trust the process. This is Vidalia onion dressing. Hey, girl. Thanks, Kristen. Thanks, Michelle. Now, I actually have my mac and cheese recipe in one of my cookbooks. I just don't remember which one off the top of my head. It's one or two. I just don't remember which one. All right. Black pepper. Thanks, Tiffany. Look, we're at 416 and 121. Whoop, whoop. As peppery as you like it. I like lots of extra peppers. Season how you so desire. I've got some rotisserie chicken seasoning. I'm going to throw, oh, Lord have mercy. That would be my soup edition, volume 4, and my slow cooker crock pot edition, volume 3. That jumped ship back here. This is just a little paprika. Paprika. Look, I made 6 quarts of chicken and dumplings. I added more dumplings to it today and reheated it and took it down to the lodge, and it's gone. There's none left except for what Uncle Joe. I have a bowl in there for myself because I wanted one more bowl. Other than that, like there's no more. It's gone. It was so good. Little garlic powder. Hey, girl, hey. How you, mom and them? Incorporate. Marry all your ingredients together. Now, in all technicality, you can eat this as a chicken salad just as it is. I am not. I'm actually going to put it in my crescent rolls and I'm going to bake it down. It is scrumptiddlyumptious. And not only that, because it has the crescent roll on the outside, girlfriend will definitely eat it with no questions asked. Because she loves a crescent roll. Which there's not much, I'm telling you, there's not much that Rue does not eat. Like, she eats spicy food, she eats fish, she eats, like, seriously, there's nothing that she doesn't, mushrooms, peppers, she loves dill pickles. When I cut the peppers open and put cream cheese in them, she'll eat those with me as like a snack. She eats everything. If it don't bite her first, and I'm not so sure that she wouldn't bite it back. What's up? So good to see you all. Thanks for joining tonight. I love you, Mina. If you're here, your family, that's the way we roll. Everybody's safe and welcome here. We have Kleenex Kelly guarding the Troll Be Gone spray in case we need it for any trolls that show up and try to cause us problems. You know what? Adding that extra can of chicken, I gotta have a little more dressing, and I'm probably gonna use the rest of that cream cheese now, honestly. So I am cooking part of the Thanksgiving meal. We do the meal as a community here, and I'll save that. That's enough for like 2 bagels in there. So I am responsible for the turkey and the ham. And then I am doing, I'm making my own macaroni and cheese, of like Southern style macaroni and cheese. Because not everybody here makes Southern style macaroni and cheese. And mine's always turned out really good. And everybody seems to like it. So I'm going to prepare that one too. And if you mess up the macaroni and cheese, I'll be upset. Just trying to make sure I've got most of the cream cheese incorporated in well. And then I'm going to cover my pan over here with some aluminum foil. And then I'll get my crescent rolls out and I'll start working them and getting them how they need to be before I add this mixture in. And you will see, and I may actually have to make like 2 rings instead of just 1, but I'm fine with that too. Just means more to eat later. Know what I mean, Jelly Bean? As you can see, we're using some actual meats now. We're adding some of these proteins back, just, you know, in a very careful amount. Alright, I'm going to put a little more of the Vidalia onion dressing over the top. We can put that up. Hey girl, hey, what's up? And y'all don't forget, a lot of the recipes that I do here are already in my cookbook. Like, my chicken and dumplings is in volume 1. I'm pretty sure my mac and cheese is actually in volume 2. Volume 2 has 163 recipes in it. Volume 1 has 43 or 44. And then volume 3 and 4 have 20 or 30 each in them. Oh, there you go. Because we also, all my lives, you know, we play them again. Bonnie Tyler, fantabulous. Alright. Like I said, this is technically edible just as it is. Like a chicken salad. I'm going to put it in a crescent roll and wrap it over and bake it down in the oven. And it's going to be even more fantabulous. And it's a quick, easy, cheap meal, okay? Literally, watch. I'm going to taste it to make sure I got my seasonings right. Got to make sure you get a little bit of everything now. Basically like a chicken salad. You know what I mean? I could sit down and just eat that. Like literally, could just sit and eat that. That's it. But I'm not going to do that. Hey girl, hey! Alright. Do not forget the aluminum foil trick. Dull side, shiny side. Dull side is non-stick. Your stuff will stick to the shiny side. I'm letting you know. If you didn't know, you know now. Hey girl, hey. You're welcome, girl. I give you all kinds of little tidbits of information. Stick around. Mommy will teach you something. 30 years of being a Fommy. Because I turned 45 this past Saturday. So 30 plus years of Fommying. I started at 14. I have 5 kids. So 3, 4, 22, 23, 28, 2 grandboys, 8 and 10. I've been Fommying since I was 14. I had a younger brother and sister that I had to take care of. Because my mom worked full-time and went to school full-time, and so did my dad. My dad worked full-time. So that was part of my responsibilities. So I've been cooking and cleaning and taking care of kids since I was 14. It's what I know. Hey girl, hey. And then the way I was raised, was that, you know, you got married in a house and a picket fence and 2 kids and a car and dog and all that other kind of stuff, you know. The whole thing, the whole 9 yards. But I realized by the time I was like 5, 6 years old that I was attracted to men, but I had to hide that. I was forced to hide that. Coming up in the church and all that other good stuff. Still have my faith. I'm an ordained minister, but I came out and I'm much happier. I'm exactly as God created me to be. Hey girl, hey! The most common question is, Fami, are you are you a boy or a girl? Girl, I am a boy. OG material here. Straight from the factory. OEM. All original equipment. Do I have a problem with? I don't. None in the least. I don't care what you are, what you do. As long as you good and good people and not causing issues or hurting me or mine, I ain't worried about it. Girl, do you. Whatever makes you happy. Whatever floats your little boat. I am not mad at it. And I will stand behind you, beside you, with you, whatever it may be, and support you. Because I know you're going to do the same for me. You know what I mean? Yas, honey. If I could say anything about our TikTok community here in the past 5 years of growing it, we are some of the most loving, caring people within this community that are always watching out for one another, taking care of one another. When there's a need, we're all trying to get together and figure out ways to meet it. Whether it be us figuring out ways to provide groceries for people, or I can't tell you how many times I go into Wally World and I'm like, here's I'm gonna pick up $30 of your bill. Or here, one of our Fami's family recently had a need for an AC window AC unit. Girl, we hooked them up with it. Here you go. They sell it at the Wally World for $125. Here you go. Go get one. Like, we just got a good bunch of people, man. We really do. And everybody watches out for one another, and we all love on one another, and you know? Now, I'm going to show you what I'm doing. This is my first can. I'm not done. See? We're laying it out. Got to open our second can. Normally 2 per pan. Hey, girl, hey! All right, we're at 524 in shares, and we're at 146 in likes. So once that reaches 500K, we've met them. We've met that goal. We'll do a coffee mug for one of you. Just for tapping the screen and sharing to live. Of course, if we do this goal, that opens up the cups and the candle for top gifter. Hey, girl, hey. Hey, Jen. Good to see you, love. Hope you and the family are well. I got to meet Jen Guthrie at the Apple Festival when I was there. Her and her family came by. Thanks, Margie. Oh, Jen, that's good. I hope you're healing well. I know whenever I saw you, you were still healing from your surgery. So I hope that's doing, you're healing well and on the mend from that. Thanks, Peggy, for doing that. Rebecca. Check out Peggy's comment right there. The first pinned video on my page gives you some fantastic information. As well as that poll. That poll we do throughout the evening does fantabulous as well. Oh, Jen, that is fantastic. That is fantastic. Been praying for you. Love you, mean it. Give the family love. All right. Now, I just kind of mash them so that all the little areas connect. You know what I mean? Jelly bean. Like this. Brooke! So welcome, welcome. We do meal prep, so this is all stuff for tomorrow. Alright, now you can put as much of this mixture or as little of this mixture as you possibly want into this as you fill it. I like to put it kind of thick because I like for it to kind of bubble over out of the top a little bit. If it ain't messy, it ain't good. Know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Now, like I said, this is basically like a chicken salad. You can just eat it as is. But this is so good. And you notice, Gunkle Joe, what I didn't put in this? Mayonnaise. Gunkle Joe mixed mayonnaise and ramen noodles. Ramen noodles. Yeah, he made himself sick. So he is the mayonnaise king. This is shredded chicken. You could do this like a taco and make a taco ring with taco meat. You could use this, you could do it with tuna and do a tuna ring, like a tuna salad, and bake it. It turns out really good too. Oh, of course, we love tuna. You could do it with like pork. You could do it with fajitas, chicken or beef. You could put anything in it. And then you just bake them, like the thing says. $3.75. So I'm going to heat the $3.75. Once it's done, I'll pop them in. In the meantime, I'm going to put my top over. So I'm going to take each one of the little things, and I'm going to move it over, and I'm going to connect it towards the inside. I'm going to show you process here. And it's okay that some of your stuff is kind of... You fold them like that, and you go around the whole thing. You see how much chicken mix I have on there. Okay? Now, let me walk you back through what I put in this chicken mix. Okay? There are the 5. I'm making 2 rings. So, there are 5 cans of shredded chicken. The little white breast meat out of the can. Okay? There is a small bag of sweet peppers cut up in there. There are 3 celery stalks cut up in there. You with me? There is dill relish in mine. That's optional. You don't have to do that. We like dill. It's a big deal. There is Vidalia onion dressing. There is cream cheese with chives. There is rotisserie chicken seasoning. There is black pepper. There is paprika. There is garlic powder. There is shredded cheddar cheese. I have now made, it looks almost like a little wreath. Know what I mean, Jelly Bean? If you know what I'm about to do, you know what I'm about to do. You know what? Let's put some olive oil instead of butter. Let's do olive oil instead of butter. It'll be better. Hey girl, hey, what's up? Like this, like so. There's a reason for, and a rhyme and a reason for this too. All right. Let's do the I beg your garden. Like everything seasoning, like everything bagel seasoning would be good on top of this too. This has oregano and all in it. So it's a really good, you know, oregano, sage, thyme. It's got a good. So, once our oven heats, I'll pop it in the oven. Now, if you really want to top it off, do you a nice little strip of cheese. If I would have had some feta crumble left, we could have put some feta crumble in here. Or some Parmesan. Oh, so good. So good. So you can put whatever kind of cheeses and stuff in it you want to. You don't have to follow what I did, but use what you got on hand. You know what I mean? Cheap, easy, quick meal. It'll feed everybody. Know what I mean? Jelly bean. Charlotte, I'm telling you, you will love it. Hi, love. Do it, True. You got it, girl. You gonna do it. You gonna do it with no problem. I promise. Patricia Nelson, good to see you, love. They're yummy. They really are. Like I said, you can change up the meat. This has got chicken. You can use tuna. You can do ground beef and make it like taco. Karen, good to see you. Hey, Stephanie Caldwell. Girl, you need a side or something. Don't forget my cookbooks. Great sides. I got you some main dish stuff in there too if y'all want to do something besides just turkey and ham. I did shrimp Alfredo our first year down living in Charleston area when we were there. Our first Thanksgiving, and I did shrimp Alfredo, and then our first Christmas, I made fried chicken. Because why not? Because I can. It's not written anywhere that you have to have a certain thing. Just because it was the tradition. Let me, I gotta top my coffee off here. I need a little bit more. Hey, girl, hey. I mean, Joan, IJS, I'm just saying. Hey, girl, hey. I mean, Joan, IJS, I'm just saying. The working woman, you know what? If I could... It's not on here. You would have to see that full thing on the YT. If somebody can explain that. What's up? What's up? Now, like, for instance, me personally, I like olives. But Daddy's not a very big olive person. So, for instance, there's not olives in this first one. But I may add some olive to the second one. And I eat the second one. You know what I mean? So, I am on satellite internet. For those of you that do not know, we live up in the mountains of North Carolina. So, there's no internet service. We have satellite internet. And so, whatever it decides to work, it works, and then if it decides to break up, it breaks up. But it normally only breaks up for a second or two, and then it comes back in. Cheers. I sang in the Mount Airy Gospel Festival. I won 3rd place out of 2,500 people singing a cappella. Woot woot. What are capers? Capers are brined flower buds. Hey, girl, hey! So we are still doing some plant-based, but not as much. We are adding some, like, meats back to our diet. Because we still have to maintain, our protein. How are my onions growing? Girl, I got onion like this long. I love it. So Huxley's did have his meeting and his evaluation. We're just waiting on everything to be finalized at this point. So we can know kind of where everything's going to happen and how it's going to fall and when they're going to, want to start and what kind of schedule we'd be looking at. So TMJ, it's like a chicken spread. And then you wrap it down in the crescent rolls. And now we're about to pop this in the oven and bake it. It just went off. And I think the time on these were 12 to 14 minutes, I think is what it said. Girl, let me look at these things again. 10 to 13 minutes. I'm going to run mine for 12 and check them. I just know how this oven works. We're on propane, so I know, you know what I mean. LP. Hey! Look, I need to have like a little Look, I need to have like a little set up in it to feed everybody. Alright, if we meet that right there at the bottom, top gifter will get these 2 items from that point to the end of the live. Peekaboo glass set with straws. Yas. And a candle. That's what's up for grabs if we meet that goal pinned at the bottom. To top gifter. Thanks, Tammy. Thanks, Ann. I don't want these to like pop open on the counter while we're waiting on the first. While we're waiting on the first one to get done. So it's the 4-piece set. There's Mickey and Minnie and Daisy and Donald. So it's all 4 glasses and the 4 straws. It's technically an 8-piece set. I'm telling you, girl, I don't mind. I really don't mind driving. Driving does not bother me. It's the sit and wait that bothers me because I'm not one to sit still and not do nothing. I'm just not. Littlefoot, I can't again at the moment. I just did, but if you look up here, it'll show it to you. Daisy, hey twin, I love you. We had a good birthday, didn't we? So, I made the chicken spread that I put in the crescent rolls and then wrap the crescent roll over, do olive oil on it, sprinkle cheese, and then put the I beg your garden seasoning across the top. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I have never been to Arkansas. Wonder what it's like. Happy early birthday! We're all 29 and holding. Shep K. Yes. Yes, it does. That's a really good blend, too. TMJ girl, I just turned 45 this past Saturday. Bye. Bye. Hey, 5 kids, 2 grandkids. Look, I'm not even mad at being 45. You know what I mean? I'm just not. I feel like I have accomplished a lot already. I feel like there's even more and better yet to come. And girl, I mean, you know, I'm breathing. I'm on this side of the dirt. That's a blessing. I mean, I'm degenerative disc disease, bone on bone, arthritic spurred. I'm still up, moving, doing, and going, and lifting kids, and shoveling horse poop, and I don't let it stop me by any means. It might slow me down some days, but I don't stop me. Oh, all the Scorpios. Look, you just gotta keep on keeping on. I didn't get to ride the horses today. It wasn't enough hours in the day. Hopefully in the next couple of days, I'll get over there and make, just for, like, honestly, if I could get like 2-3 hours, that would be perfect. To go over there, brush down, clean up, saddle up, ride a little bit, come back, take tack off, brush back down and clean them back up and put them up. You know what I mean? 2-3 hours would be perfect. Kristen, I have heard that before. Not only that, I've also, like my mom, for instance, she had the surgery done where they cut her here to here in the front, slid her trachea all over, and fused her neck, which is what technically I am at. That's the point I'm at. I don't want to have surgery. My mom had it done, and she still doesn't have her range of motion back. She still has the numbness and tingling in her arms. She still has the pain. I'm like, and it was 2 years to heal. I'll pass. I'll pass. And mine's further deteriorated than hers is. I'll pass. I'll pass. Hey, Chris. Hey, Martha. Oh, Martha, my Meemaw was bone on bone in her knees, and she wound up having knee replacement for both of hers. She had both of her knees done. And then right after she had her second knee done, she fell and broke her hip. So then she had to deal with that. And then the hip break is kind of what took her down, honestly. She was 98. So when she passed. She was 96 when she fell and broke the hip. But she was still driving herself to the store and babysitting kids and all that at 96. I want the longevity, for sure. For sure. All right, guys, listen up. We got about 5... Yes, because that one's coming out in 3 minutes. We got 5 minutes left to meet the pinned goal. And then from that point forward, top gifter will be the winner. That's the way we do it. Do I ever miss my long hair? Not really. It was a bunch of work and a pain in the butt to keep up with. Especially since Huxley pulls it. He still pulls this. There's not, I mean, it's longer than it was. But he still grabs this and pulls it. And it hurts. Like he pulls from the underside. It's not fun. That smells so good. It smells so good. For real, Chris, it would take me, like, I would get in the shower to wash it when it was long. You gotta remember, it was down to here. It was that long. When it was dried and completely straightened out, it was that long. And I would get in the shower to wash it and scrub and wash and pull and scrub and wash. And I'd be in there for 30 minutes washing my hair. By the time I did my treatment, did my conditioner, I'm like, no, I can't. I don't have time for all of this anymore. The kids keep me busy. Like, wide open, man. Thanks, Kristen! It says it's going to go off in a minute, but I want it to brown just a little bit more. It's not brown enough yet. So I'm going to let it go for another, like, 2-3 minutes, actually. Oh, yes, the horses are not mine. I have been, after tonight was my last day for this week, until they go on another trip. But I was caring for the neighbor's horses. Miss German, lady, doing good. I'm cooking the turkey and the ham. Hey, Alice, good to see you. Wendy, we've got a wrap in the oven that has a chicken mixture in it. In fact, the chicken mixture is really more almost a chicken salad. So, you can eat it as is, but if you do it in this wrap like this with the crescent rolls, it's really good. Thanks, Kristen Hatfield. She said, y'all go on. I'm going to get them. I'm going to go and get them. Kristen said she going to be the winner of them. But I am also making, even though I'm doing the ham and the turkey, I am also making my macaroni and cheese. Because, you know, there's some macaroni and cheeses, like we were talking about earlier. There's some things from some people's houses you just don't eat. You know what I mean? I mean, you know, it is what it is. Hey, Matt, doing good? Hope you are. Hey, girl, hey. I'm telling you, Donna, currently, Kristen is holding first, and Debbie Blevins is holding second. His Beauty's in third, Lynn Rhodes fourth, and Peggy Bushyhead fifth. Oh, Matt, I'm so glad you joined us tonight. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you being part of the Fommies family. Thanks, Kristen. She said, let me go top off this gold so I can be the first place look, because I'm going to take it. Happiness is a choice. I'm still not happy with that. I wanted to go a little bit longer. Happiness is a choice. You could choose to be happy or you could choose to be miserable. It takes more muscles in your face to frown than it does to smile. Work these out. Your dimples will start to show. I'm just saying. Does it mean that life is always perfect? No, girl. No. No, it doesn't. Does it mean that I'm always like, yay, 24/7? No, because I have moments just like everybody else. But I try to move on the better side of it. You know what I mean? Look at the bright side. Miller's Creation, our 4-year-old as well. This is the Huxley boa in honor of Huxley with the little BU gnome on it. You can check out my first pin video on my page. It explains all about these and my custom totes and stuff that I make. I'm an entrepreneur, so that's how I provide. Because Huxley takes up a lot of my time. Our 3-year-old takes up a lot of my time. And I have to travel back and forth to school, driving about an hour and a half each direction to get them there. So I got to be with them a lot. So I do these type of things as my little source of income. As well as like my TikTok and all that other good stuff. We do sublimation as well. And then we do embroidery as well. So we can do embroidery too. She's almost golden brown. And she'll be ready to pull out of the oven. I cannot wait for y'all to see this. I do not have my tree up yet. I have not even pulled out Christmas decorations yet. Now, Gunkle Nate and Daddy and a couple others, Tim and Ross, and I think Uncle Joe too, were down at the lodge today decorating the lodge for Christmas. So, honey, there ain't no time to sit down. Lynn Rhodes, yes ma'am, tomorrow night. I will be. My plan is to try to still get a little live in here earlier, you know. Hopefully, that's my plan. Miller's. So we are level 3, nonverbal learning delayed. So our baby boy Huxley is 4.5, but he functions at about an 18-month-old level. And he's also an eloper. He is also has pica. So everything goes to mouth. You know, par for the course. So when I say 24/7 with him especially, it's 24/7. You can't let him out of your sight. What does eloper mean? So, like, for instance, when we go to the store, when we park, if the door gets opened on the van, he will jump down and run. He has no concept of safety. He has no concept of no awareness of his surroundings. It's just out and run for him. He doesn't pay attention to anything because he functions on an 18-month-old level. You can't put an 18-month-old out in a parking lot and say, stand right here either. They're just going to run off and do what they want to do. You know what I mean? So, we were just finished another medical diagnosis to get our insurance and stuff in line. And then we were also approved to have a disabled placard for our car now, so that we can park at the handicap at the front by the door, and that'll not be, I can contain and not have so far to go back and forth to the car. So that'll be a big help too. I'm just waiting for all the paperwork to finish. Like the doctors had to finish filing the paperwork for us to have that. So. Hey, girl, hey. Autism speaks, autism life, you know? What's she gonna do? So, he will not walk in the store. He does not like to walk in the store. He wants to ride in the buggy. That's where he wants to be. It's a safety thing for him. He's always been in the buggy. Except for when he was a baby, and that was because I wore him. Oh, yes, we have completed our second goal. That means that it has released our prize for top gifter. So, we're going to need like 2 more minutes on that at least. So, we're going to run this and let it be. And I'll just throw a random goal up here. If we meet it, we meet it. If we don't, we don't. But from this point forward, who's ever in first gets those glasses and that candle. Hey, girl, hey. So we will run till 11:15. It is 11:07 now. So at 11:15, we will call it. You've got until 11:15. We will call it. You've got until 11:15. Happy Friday, Eveline. Good to see you. Thanks for joining. Sue Lampina. I love you, Mina. Mwah. Yas, honey. You ready? I don't know if you're ready for this. Let her go. She ain't ready. She needs like another minute or so. I want her crispy on top. What does level 3 mean? So level 3 is the most severe form of autism. Form of autism. It's level 1, 2, and 3. Girl, we don't know unless we ask. You know? Wendy, nope. I do a little bit of olive oil, and then I throw my seasons across the top and a little bit of chips over the top of that, and let it do its thing. Marissa, thanks for sharing the live. We're at 729 in shares. We're at 232 in likes. Thank you, thank you. Remember, we're almost halfway to our first one for a coffee mug. It's 11:09. We have 6 minutes. 6 minutes. What size were those cans of chicken? It's the bigger one. Hold on. Let me peek. Those are the 12.5 ounce cans. Now remember, I'm making 2 rings and I put lots of the filling in there. If you're just feeding yourself, you don't need that much. You know what I'm saying? cut your portions to fit your need. I like to cook a lot so that way we've got lots of extra. If I can get a couple meals out of it, yas, honey. Vicky, he talks some, but it's what they, Oh, Sarah, that would be awesome. That would be, I ain't been over there to look. Not today. But we don't have communication. Like, we get mama, we get daddy, we got stop recently. His teacher got out. I've gotten out one time, but it was months ago. I've gotten please, but it was months ago. I got love you, mama, but it's been a hot minute. Like, we don't have constant communication. So with him got love you, mama, but it's been a hot minute. Like, we don't have constant communication. So with him going through speech therapy, OT, and a behavioral therapy, that will help open those doorways. Oh, Chelsea Roberts, thanks for being here. Good to see you. Thanks for the ultimate Gigi. There she is. There she is. There is finished product. And then you just slice it up and eat it. Yas, honey. There you go. So, what is it filled with? It has a chicken spread that can really be eaten as like a chicken salad or chicken spread with like crackers or whatever. But if you bake it down in the crescent rolls like that, it is so good. So, it is 5 12.5-ounce cans of white shredded chicken breast. Straight from the can. Eat cheap, easy, okay? Couple handfuls of shredded cheese. About a cup of cream cheese. Chive and onion. Okay. Sweet peppers. 3 stalks of celery. A small bag of sweet peppers just diced up. 3 stalks of celery diced up, cut up and put in there. And then I did Vidalia onion dressing. I did Dijon mustard. Rotisserie chicken seasoning. Black pepper. Paprika. Garlic powder. So you can literally eat this just as a chicken salad if you wanted to. But if you do it like that, you've made a meal out of it. Know what I mean, Jelly Bean? All right, we've got 1 minute left. 1 minute left. Who's going to be the winner chicken dinner? Deb Blevins, I am following you back, Debbie. Just so you know it's me that did it, okay? 1 minute, who's gonna win it? That did it, okay? 1 minute, who's gonna win it? Who's gonna get it? Top of the top of gift for the I'm watching for my phone to click to 11:15. 11:15. You thought I dropped it, didn't you? All right. So our winner chicken dinner tonight is Kristen Hatfield. All right. So our winner chicken dinner tonight is Kristen Hatfield. There you go, my love. It's all yours. Congrats. Yes, we do this every night. 500K in likes, 500 shares. I do a random coffee mug giveaway as well. So that's the shares and the likes up there. So we didn't make the likes. We got past the shares, but we didn't get the likes in tonight. But I have 17 different coffee mugs designed. So I just randomly pick one and then pick one of you who are liking and sharing. That's the way we do it. So we do that every night. We are here starting normally around the 8:30 hour. Tomorrow night, my plan is to do an earlier live here before I do my later live. You know what I mean? Jelly bean? All right. I'm getting ready to get out of here for the night. I love you. I mean it. Alexa, stop. You know what I like to do? I like to wind it down with a little bit of thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again. Your heart is true. Your pal and a confidant. And if you threw a party, invited everyone you knew, you would see the biggest gift would be from me. And the card attached would say, thank you for being a friend. And if you threw a party, invited everyone you knew, you would see the biggest gift would be from me. And the card attached would say, thank you for being a friend. I love you. I mean it. Y'all sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Till we meet again on the flip side. Onward and upward, baby. Onward and upward. Good night, y'all. Bye.